Hey guys, welcome back to a whole nother episode. This being our sixth, and we found that this was a way better game than what we've done, and we wanted to especially cast this one. So we are still doing the two gating, but as I already said, it's going to end up a lot better than before. So if you'd like to introduce our opponents.
Alright, our opponents are, let's see here, Smob in red, he's Terran, and Hero, or Hyro, I think it's Hero, and he's blue Terran, top left. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's just get the production tab out. Constant building.
So
Oh, what do you know? I'm already slacking on a probe.
I think, okay, here's the difference between how I do two gates and how Louis does two gates. What I do is I don't sacrifice probes at all to get out my gateways. Louis sacrifices a probe for like 5 seconds probably to get out his gates. It's really not that big a difference. As you can see, his were up like a couple seconds before mine. And our zealots are gonna get there pretty much at the same time. So I don't think he's justified in doing it, but yeah.
Honestly, I think it balances out. It's just whatever your style is. Like, you don't necessarily one-up me, and I don't really one-up you either. It's kind of just, like, personal preference.
Gotcha. So yeah, this, they scouted it very well. They did a great job of scouting it and reacting to it. Like, they definitely had what they needed to defend this.
Yeah, they weren't just going to sit there like a bunch of fools. They were going to kite us around, so we did figure it out that attacking those Marines were going to be absolutely useless. So we went for the SCVs, and he did it right by pulling them back behind his Marines. You could tell that they aren't too well of a player just because as soon as he started pulling his SCVs back, his Marines were free game. He wasn't controlling them at all.
Yeah. I don't know. This, I think, isn't too great for them because they're letting their macro slip. I think they're focusing on, or like this guy's been supply blocked for a while, and yeah, they kind of messed up on that. I don't even know if he's making another supply depot. Yeah, he is. Okay. So yeah, we as soon as that failed, we started transitioning out of it. The great thing about two gates is that you're gonna have some money stockpiled, so you can go ahead and get your tech up really fast.
Check my base real quick. Yeah. Alright, I noticed I tried to as I was moving out because I knew that they were going to be able to defend that to get my core early to start getting my gateway or my warp gate. But what I didn't do was start putting guys on gas fast enough. So I do have my core, but it's useless just because I didn't get gas at the right time. I mean, it is coming down, so it didn't really get delayed too much.
Yeah.
So I am going to chrono it up and get it out real fast.
Doesn't really end up affecting it very much. And guys, okay, put that back on the line, but if you have, what am I trying to say? If you have destructible rocks in your base, always put some kind of building there. Probably like if you Protoss a pylon, if you're Terran a supply depot, and if you're Zora, you can put like an overlord right over here, and you should be fine. But pretty much if you just check up on it every couple, I don't know, every like 15 seconds, that's a hopeful guess or hopeful figure. I probably wouldn't even do that because I'm just terrible at this game. But yeah, just check up on it. It'll keep you from getting surprise attacked. And I think they actually end up attacking us from over here. And because
they do.
And because we saw that it was coming, we were able to respond to it. And I think otherwise, that probably would have gotten his whole mineral line, because look where we're keeping our units. So yeah.
The one thing, though, with what you said about checking back at that pylon every couple 15 seconds, I know that might sound a little extreme, but Honestly, in this game, 15 seconds could be your entire mineral line completely wiped out.
And if you have, like, let's just see what they have. This will kill those rocks in like 15 seconds.
Definitely.
Like, it's crazy how fast those have. What, 2,000 health, and Marines do.
See, right here,
6.
after our attack failed, they knew we were really going to be out of units and that we were turtling up as we didn't keep reinforcing. They should have expanded. Just look at the size of their army, and we ended up expanding, so we're going to take that economic lead. And the longer we have that lead is the longer we're going to have more minerals than them forever in the game until they one-up us in an expansion. So that's something to take into thought, everyone watching this, that every second that you let slip that your opponent has something more than you do is that 1 second that they'll always be up the unit until they forget to keep doing it. But in this case, it's mining, so it's constant. It's not going to slip until you one-up their base.
Yeah, exactly. And I just want to point out that keeping a unit at the Zelnaga Tower is nice, but this unit would be, I think, in my opinion, would be better used, you know, like patrolling like this to check our expansions. Because if they had known we were expanding, they would know that, one,
They need to get their butt on the move.
they either need to go push out and kill us before we get too far ahead of them, or they need to expand themselves. And honestly, some siege tanks, like right here, or right here, would just, you know, what can we do against that? And I think they have siege tanks already. Let's see.
I'm not sure. Yep.
Yeah, they do. So, I guess just be active in scouting. And I know I should probably listen to my own advice, but it's hard. It's hard to remember.
It is. When you get in the game, it's a whole nother mindset. You just forget to do what you already know.
Yeah, this game is really simple on paper, but when you get down to it, it's kind of complicated.
Oh, go back up to that group of blue right there. Yeah, alright, guys, watch when you have your medevacs. Careful where you're clicking, because you will start picking up your own troops, and then you'll forget about it, and then you'll have less firepower that'll end up just dying in the medevac. Good thing he did catch it. How he had a marine in each medevac, but be cautious of that.
And if you keep your, that's another advantage on top of like being able to micro things to the back during fights, of having your health bars up.